Hey, what's good, y'all? Yeah, man, I want to touch on this topic real quick. I meant to touch on it like 3, 4 days ago, but I've been busy. And it's in regards to a young black American inventor. Okay, he goes by the name of Heman Bekele, and he's like I say, he's 14 years old. He lives in Virginia, and he's an African. He's an African immigrant. Well, they immigrated. Him and his family immigrated from Africa, from Ethiopia, actually, when he was 4 years old. And I saw a a small. It wasn't even a video. It was like a post of him. It said, um, "Smartest young black genius in America" or something like that. And I saw a picture of this black kid, and he's holding up something like, "What the hell?" So I press on it, and it's a little short video where the news, it may be ABC News, is doing a short video, and they telling you who he is and what his invention is. Now, this young brother, okay, has allegedly now found a cure for the worst type of skin cancer, which is commonly referred to as melanoma. This is what they're saying now. And now they've given him this title as the smartest, something along those lines, the smartest young scientist in America. Now, that title bothers me, knowing the history of this wicked country and the way that the people who pilgrimaged oh man, the people who annexed this land, to say the least, and how they went about doing so, and how a lot of those individuals like to be known as the first to discover things. That word they use when they embark upon a unfamiliar land, and it's people already inhabiting that land, and they feel, I don't know, in their minds, that being as though they discovered this place, now they can do whatever they want to the place that they discovered, even though it's people already there. We discovered it, and so it's ours now. And if you're not going to allow it to be ours, then we'll take it from you by any means necessary. That's another story, though. But knowing these things, and knowing how these certain individuals take pride, in being the most intelligent, take pride in being the most adventurous, the most brave, all of that shit, right? All the little words that they use that make them feel so much more superior to other races of people. I know the history, and I can't ignore it. I refuse to ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Past or present, because it's definitely still here. And with that being said, I just hope that this young brother is successful. I hope that we don't have to hear we don't hear any suspicious situation or incident surrounding this young man. You know what I'm saying? Anything where he's missing, they can't find the young man, or some old weird shit because maybe someone wants his invention, or someone wants him to sell the rights to his invention and his family doesn't want to do it, or whatever. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just saying, in the past, things like this have been known to occur when certain individuals invent things. Now, I know people like to look at things on the surface. The majority of people are carnal minded. But most of the times you see a situation and it's a mass shooting, if it's not a hoax, something to get people up in arms, if it's not a hoax and it's true, the majority of these mass shootings are planned mass shootings. And most of them are hits on one or two individuals. And the people that are surrounding this individual that they want to be hit are just collateral damage. They'll shoot a couple of them or kill a couple of them purposely just to make it seem like it was just a random mass shooting, when in all actuality, there's a hit on a certain individual. See, that shooting in Buffalo at that grocery store, one of the men shot in there, ironically, was a black man who invented an engine that could run off of fucking water. Tap water. Huh? Just so happened. Now, I'm not mistaken. I got to go back because it's a long time before I read this story. In the case of Dylan Roof in South Carolina, when he shot up those people that were praying, supposed to be praying to God. Mind you, this is supposed to be a safe haven. How do you get murdered in a church where you're praising God? Why you not religious, B? Oh, you don't believe in it? I believe that God's love is conditional. That's what the fuck and I don't know what type of love you want to call that. You thinking that if you serving God, you're not supposed to get murdered like a dog where you serve him at. I mean, I'm not the smartest motherfucker in the world, not by a long shot. That's just how I look at the shit, to each his own. One of those individuals in there, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was a lady. She was running for city council and she was fighting for a certain rights for black people. I can't remember exactly. But most of these stories, I mean, even dating all the way back to the Titanic and shit, we look at things on the surface. You know what I'm saying? So, being as though they gave this young brother the accolades, because, hey, history has proven, I'm just now finding out about a lot of these black inventors up to around about 3 years ago. Black people have made so much shit that we use today, you probably wouldn't even believe it. Just Google black inventions and they'll tell you now. They'll tell you clearly that black people invented this shit. You know why? Because they're long and gone. They didn't already, the racist whites have already reaped the benefits, right? And got all the accolades and sent their children all through college and living good. Generational wealth over these black people's invention. So why not say a black person invented it now? The fuck do it matter? Right? The fuck? You know what I'm saying? The damage is already done. Why not? What the fuck do it matter now? See? And that's how they do us, man. If you're not down with some type of organization or secret society, man, your ass is, man, bruh. You know, they want to have some type of control over you and whatever it is that you invent. Because at the end of the day, you got to understand, in the racist one's mind, and I say the racist ones because I understand not all of them are racist, but in the racist one's mind, they feel that they still own your ass. I know you think that you got equal rights and you may think that. All you got to do is go up against one of them in a court of law and let it not be recorded. Go up against one in the court of law and see, you'll see how equal your ass is then, nigga. For lack of a better term. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So, shout out to the young brother, Heman Bekele. Like I said, I haven't even seen many channels speaking on this guy. I only saw it like it was an actual post. I had to press the link to see the video. So I haven't seen anybody speaking on this, man. This is big. A cure for melanoma? 14-year-old Ethiopian kid? That's big, man. You know how much money they make off of cancer patients? Off of keeping people sick with cancer. You know how much money they make off that shit? This is a dangerous situation. People can call it negative. I call it living in fucking reality. This can be a potentially dangerous situation for that young man. And I hope that it's not. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of him and his family, I hope that it's not, man, at the end of the day. Black Dr. Phil, I'm out, man.